Advertisement insinuate, but soft sell dominate. A talk show host was once interviewed and he was asked his opinion about why a large number of people, especially the younger generation, the Gen Z and co, are not taking godliness very seriously anymore. They're not taking salvation, faith seriously, as opposed to the older generation. And he said, in his opinion, that because he felt there was an increase in advertisement and a scarcity in the product, which means a lot of people are wearing the facade of godliness, the right lingo, the right outfit, the right carriage, without the right mindset. He went on to tell the story of a young woman that got married in her early 20s. She was really young, and after about a year in marriage, her husband started to pimp her out to other men. And when things got bad, she joined a few prayer groups as support system. Then it got out of hand and she went to her family and told her family about it. Now, her family said she was telling lies. It's not true. She was for the streets. She didn't want to be married. That's why she was telling lies and everything. And they ignored her. Then she went to confide in her prayer group. And then she later found out that her support system were the very same people mocking her and gossiping about her. She was so traumatized by this experience that she stopped praying, stopped believing, and eventually walked away from everything that was her life. When she walked away, she was shamed. She was mocked. She was called evil. She was told that if she wasn't of God, then she was of the devil. He told the story. A lot of people were livid. People were angry. How could that happen to her? How could people be so wicked? As though we don't do this in our everyday lives. When somebody has a different belief system from us, we judge them. When we see people going down the wrong path, instead of lovingly guiding them back on the right path, we mock them, we gossip about them. I mean, we do everything right, so we must be superior to them, when all we have to do is introduce them to a new reality. They say a person operates within their current reality until other options are presented to them. So I have a question. What options do we present to people as believers? Most of the time, nothing, just judgment. A man named Saul, in his decorated regalia, had one mission in life: to persecute Christians. As far as it was concerned, the followers of Christ were blasphemers, so he made it his life's mission to abolish their practice. His way to Damascus to persecute yet more Christians, he had an encounter. A bright light shone from heaven and Jesus spoke to him. And Paul responded and said, "Lord, what would you want me to do?" Please take note that the Christ that was non-existent to him a few moments before was whom he called Lord. That's acknowledgement. Because in that instant, his doubt was proved wrong. He had experienced a new reality. After that encounter, his name changed to Apostle Paul, and he went on to become the greatest missionary the world had ever seen. What I'm saying is, God is not looking for persecutors. He's looking for representatives of himself here on earth. People say God doesn't exist, or backslide, or live carelessly. Don't shame them, or judge them, mock them, or speak ill of them. That's not your job. Instead, present them with an option. Let them experience Christ through you. Offer them a new reality. Namaste.